Yo, what's going on, guys? What is happening? We're back. I know it's a little earlier than, well, it's later over here in San Francisco, but I'm going a little earlier than I typically do. I typically go live at 7 o'clock, as you guys know. But we're here. We freaking got him. We got him in the building. I'm excited to review them for you guys today. Today was an interesting day, guys, because guess what? Your boy slept in. I freaking missed the release. I woke up at like 7:07 and I just lost my mind. Today was insane. Like literally, like I can't believe I'm even admitting to the fact that I slept through the release. I woke up at 5 and I was like, all right, ready to go. Like, you know, I'll just take a little bit more of a nap, and we slept through. We slept through, but guys, we got him. We got him. So it's not such an hell of a day. We got him in the freaking building. We did hit in store. We hit it undefeated. I was literally the first in line. I was first in line. There were ghost chairs, and when it came to them letting us in, they were like, "Hey, we checked the cameras. You, Ernest. You were the first one in." I mean, they didn't know my name, but they were like, "You're the first in line. What time were you here?" I was here at like 7. I was here at 7:20. You know, like literally out the gates, man. Because like the moment I realized I took a massive L online by not getting anything. We'll talk about that because I did try, and let me just share this with you guys because the moment I woke up, first thing that I did was actually try, and I'm hearing a lot of people were experiencing errors with sneakers. All right, so there was this checkout error, and I believe even if I did wake up on time, I probably would have got this anyway. I don't know, you know what I mean? But hey, look, it is what it is. Okay, I am disappointed in myself for not like going full throttle and telling you, you know, yesterday I was telling you guys like we're gonna go for 5, 6, 7 pairs. We're gonna go crazy, you know what I mean? But this release was actually a lot harder for people to obtain than I thought, you know. So, we didn't hit online, but we got him here. We got him here, so it's fine. I got my size. I'm a happy camper. It's all good. Provided we got one for the personal, like I can rest a little bit here. I can chill a little bit. All right. Brian says you should have still went for them. We saw people get them 20 minutes after it was pending. Hey man, like again, I didn't know. I was just literally freaking out. I just wanted to make sure I got a solid pair today, you know. And like literally the best chance I had was at undefeated because to me it's priority. You guys are my priority to be able to show this today, you know. So we got them. It's not so much of an elevate day for me, but it just goes to show like you know like. I think a lot of this work this year is kind of catching up to me, man, because it's like it's so unlike me to like, wake up for a release and like make it happen, you know. So my apologies, you know, because here I am preaching to you guys, hey, let's go full throttle, let's go JD Sports, let's go finish line, let's really make it happen. I was kind of on the fence of going live in the morning, and you know, I don't know. Once I woke up, I was like, look, I'd rather just be first in line and solidify a pair, and we got him. So it's all good, it's fine. We got him, and then we're gonna keep moving. All right. But yeah, Nike gotta fix the app. I mean, again, this is not the first time that this has happened. It's been happening, and I was watching Unbreakable Kicks, and he was talking about how I lowered the music because I listened to my last stream, and sometimes the music's a little bit louder than I'm talking. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me. I'll go through the comments and everything momentarily, but I appreciate you guys rocking me in the building. I did want to mention you guys. I was watching Undefeated Kicks. Unbreakable Kicks. Undefeated Kicks. I was watching Unbreakable Kicks, and he was talking about how, you know, when sneakers announced that they were going to start like catching people who are like buying multiples and all this stuff. You know, I do have 3 accounts. They're all pretty much under the same IP address to some extent. I mean, I make it a point to go data on my phone, but then the other 2 accounts I typically use. You know, so I don't know if this error is just popping up because of the fact that I'm using multiple. So I'm trying to be a little bit more tactical because a lot of people have been experiencing more issues since Sneakers has announced that. So I don't know, it's very concerning because, hey, we just want our sneakers at the end of the day, right? But it wouldn't even let me pick a size. Said no address. Hey, this happened to me with the Black Canvas Force, okay? And I didn't even get to get a personal for the Black Canvas Force. I'm not crying about it because I'd much prefer this than the Black Canvas 4s. I know a lot of people kind of have a little bit of mixed feelings on like Black Canvas 4s over these, but we'll get into these today. I did pull them out very briefly just for the photo that you guys saw. You know what I mean? I was thinking about doing my thumbnail was just going to be me sleeping because I literally like you think about Midnight Blue and it kind of reminds you of like dreams and sleep and all that. And I think I was going to entitle this "I slept through the Midnight Navy release." You know, like literally because that's exactly what happened. It's kind of funny, but it's also kind of sad in a way because here I am like I'm supposed to kind of help you guys out and like teach you and lead you and all that stuff. And it's like at the end of the day, it's like look. I'd rather own up to the fact like I legitimately woke up at 7:07 and I'm just like losing my mind. I'm like there goes all the opportunities, you know, except for this. Like we hit, so I'm really thankful we hit. But it could have been a totally different story today. If I wasn't going to review this for you guys today, I most likely would be reviewing the Skate Like a Girl dunks. I do have that. That is most likely going to be one of my next releases. I mean, next reviews. But hey, I do want to let you guys know this was a tough release. Like even if I was awake and ready to go and all that stuff in the morning, it was a tough release. It really was. And look, we just got to keep moving. Okay. Now, I do want to touch on a couple things. Okay. I want to touch on the fact that anybody who didn't hit, okay, chill. All right. You're still going to have an opportunity to get these. Obviously, you will most likely have to pay resale, but I would wait for the dip. Now, the dip's probably going to happen most likely maybe next Friday. I would wait anywhere from maybe 5-7 days. Wait for people to receive their pairs. They're going to make that decision. They're going to keep it, sell it, what have you. But people just want to get their money and move on to the next release. All right. So that's what I would recommend. I would hold off buying right now. Wait for the impulse buyers to buy. Price is going to dip. It's typically what happens, and then price is going to start rising again for December. Okay. Now, what am I doing with my pair? I'm keeping it 100%. Like, I'm just thankful. Like, I'm like, whew, okay, I can actually like rest a little bit, considering I don't have to pay resale for mine, and I got it, and we're just going to keep moving on. You know, we're just going to cover the release. It was a very, very interesting release. I mean, I wish I had more of a story this morning about you know online, but I did watch other people's lives, and I did kind of have an understanding on like I was like, okay, it wasn't like the easiest release. Like I mean, mainly on sneakers, definitely was tough. But I feel like if you did go on Finish Line and all this other stuff, you most likely would have had you would have copped. But I am curious how everybody did. Let me just go down over here. We got Christian 2K in the building. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a great Saturday. We got Pedro P in the building. What's going on? He said, I'm reading at WSG is like, what's going on, Ernest? So yeah, man, we're doing well. We're doing well. We outside. A hidden store, yes, definitely. Pedro says you didn't hit. I'm like, not online, man. The pain, yeah. But you know, honestly, if I did wake up early and I just took massive L's online, I probably would have felt like even worse. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. And yeah, I probably should have still stuck it out for sneakers. I didn't realize that it was just really like that buggy. I thought it was just like, oh, I saw the error and I was like, okay, we're just going to kind of keep moving on. And Pedro says it wouldn't even let him pick a size and said no address. I had that same thing with the Canvas 4s. Brian says, Canvas 4s are doing very well, even though people were hating on them before the release. Hey, man, you know, this is what's very interesting about stuff. You need to have it in hand. Like, I really, like, for me, I don't like bad-mouthing a sneaker because guess what? The Starfish, the orange Starfish Jordan High. I saw them in person today, and I'm like, I need these. Like, they're actually really nice in person. I did not realize the quality is I don't know. I was looking at one of the undefeated workers was wearing them, and I was like, I don't know, just taking second glimpses at them. I'm like, those are actually really nice, man. I kind of regret like sleeping on that release. I should have went for them. So we'll see, you know, because I was even looking online. I was like, are there any, you know, Starfish Highs still available? Like, and I guess not. They're all gone. But I don't think they're going for such crazy amounts. So I'll keep my eye peeled for that. Pedro says yesterday they were around 280 to 290. Cop 5 year, but I'm gonna sell. Need the money. Hey, if you guys need the money, sell them. Keep moving. You know. Again, it is a luxury to own some of these sneakers. It really is. You know, like what this is my. I believe this is like my sixth. This is my sixth 4. That's kind of crazy to say, because how many 4s do you really need? I think honestly 3. I think would be a decent in rotation and stuff like that. But you know me, I'm a collector as well. I definitely want to. If I had the opportunity to double up on these, I would. But it's fine. So we're gonna get into the review momentarily. I appreciate all you guys rocking with me in the building. This wasn't the easiest release. It just wasn't, and especially when you sleep through it, you know. Seriously, I was just literally like thinking to myself, like, how do I tell people that I slept through this release without telling people I slept through the release? Because I could have told you, oh, you know, this morning was very difficult. I tried on all the sites and I didn't hit anything. But look, I don't want to come off as a liar to you guys. I just want to let you guys know truthfully, like I slept through. I slept 7 minutes too late, you know. But it's fine, you know, because like literally the moment I started looking, I was like, I kind of lost my mind, and I didn't even know what to do with my phone. I was like, what site do I even go to? Well, like, do I even try anymore? Is it even worth trying? Not a four type of guy. Love me some threes. Used to hate on threes. You know, Pedro, I believe threes are on the come up. I'm a pretty big fan of the threes. I mean, for me, it's fours, but then threes kind of come very, very close. I would say Jordan 1 highs and threes are kind of like, for me, kind of on the equal realm, you know, kind of in second place before fours. But that's just me. And I know a lot of people love fours, and that's why that's why there's so many. The app was bugging and all this stuff. Military black or midnight navy? That's a good question, but I'm gonna call it military black is the move. I saw somebody put a poll up, and poll, and the military blacks was like 58%, and the midnight navies was I think at like 38 or 39. And actually, no. Canvas, the black canvas was next. I forget the numbers, but it was in first place was the I can't even say it. The military blacks was first, and then second place was the black canvas. Third place was the midnight navies, and then I think fourth place was like the canyon purples. Had to smash the like button. Yo, C Wilk, what's going on, man? Happy to see you. We got C Wilk in the building. We also got Neftali Ortiz. Both are nice. Yeah, you know, hey guys, like a lot of the fours that released this year are nice. You know what I mean? Like I was even looking at I do have mixed feelings about the Canyon Purple, which I will be reviewing. We got them in the building. I will be reviewing them on my channel, let you guys know my honest opinion, because the photos, to me, I think came off better than in person. They really look really interesting in person. It's kind of like this, it almost looks like a sock puppet. I know it's kind of weird to say that, but it does kind of look like, I can see why people are calling it the Barney, because it really is hairier than I thought it'd be, but story for another day. We'll cover that when we cover that. We also got Jeremy Johnson. Yo, sup, C Wilk. Let me know. I'm curious how you did. We slept through this release, and I am kicking myself. I am freaking kicking myself. What happened today? Oh my God, man. But I'd rather, you know, be honest about it versus, you know, beating around the bush and like, you know, pretending like everything's fine here. We got them. We're going to review them momentarily, so just keep rocking with me. If you guys haven't already, smash that like button. Definitely just help the channel. It opens it up for more people to view, but this was an instant sellout. These are gone. I don't know if tomorrow there might be some leftover pairs. Again, maybe. I would recommend maybe checking some stores. But I know a lot of resellers and a lot of people that wanted these for the personal. They're kind of like hawks, you know. They're going to go for them, right? But huge W today. We got them. I'm super, 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 super excited to show you these. We hit them in my size. I like the box. I think they kill these. They freaking did such a great job. Scoop 3 pairs of size 13. Seawolf. That's what's up, man. That is what's up. That's a huge W. Congrats. That's freaking awesome. I'm just going to get some more tunes playing in the background here. Hope you guys don't mind. And then we're going to get into the review, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion on these sneakers, all right? Because that's why you guys are here, right? You guys want to see them as close and personal, especially if you did hit and you're kind of like, hey, I just want them in hand right now. I want to see them. So we're going to get up close and personal as close as I can get to the camera so you guys can really kind of see the leather and my honest opinion. Okay, we did take them out. We did take a photo with them, but I didn't really get enough time with the sneaker to digest my honest opinion. So we're going to go ahead and review them today with you guys. But hey, that's a massive W. 3 pairs. Heck, you know, if you doubled up or anything, like, there were a lot of people who thought this was going to be an easy release, and they ended up with nothing. So just, you know, take that into account. Take that into account when, like, for me, I'm even just thankful to even have one. So shout out to Undefeated San Francisco for this W, and, you know, also, you know, just being able to be the first in line. I mean, you know, guys, like, we don't mess around with our sneakers. If we're going to tell you guys we're going to put out a review, we're going to try our darndest to get them in the building to give you guys my honest opinion. All right, so today was a drop day at 7 a.m. Obviously, we missed it. These dropped for about $210, okay? And this was a very anticipated release. This is probably the sneaker of the month. Okay, I'm not going to say it's a sneaker of the year, but it is the sneaker of the month. and a lot of people really wanted to double up, triple up, and make some money off this for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm just thinking about how this sneaker kind of looks like a dream in a lot of ways, and I was just like literally sleeping through the release. Sorry, I can't. I'm just laughing. I'm laughing my face off. Like seriously. All right, let's go ahead and let's pull these suckers out. All right, so here it is, guys. We have them in the building now. I know maybe the my light and my camera is not doing it justice, but if you see these in person, the box is midnight navy, and then you have that like speckled in almost like 3M in a way, or like I don't know. It's kind of like hollow, so you guys can obviously see that. It's kind of like flickering. Beautiful. We hit on my size. It's a size 9.5. These are for the personal. I will be rocking these. I do plan on rocking these. Now, I did want to mention, very similar to what Trevor mentioned, navy is kind of hard to match, okay? It's not black, so it's navy. So I'm also thinking about like fits with this because, I don't know. Like you think about having black pants or black jeans with this, it doesn't really go well, all right? So I would recommend, maybe something like brown pants probably, navy pants. All right, so we're opening them up. We can talk about fits later. And you have your speckled tissue paper over there, okay? And here they are. Wow. Bang! These are crazy. I'm just so thankful to have these, honestly. I didn't know how many pairs they had, but here they are. Wow. Okay. These are stunners. Honestly, these are stunners, guys. So these are the Midnight Navy 4s in hand. I'm super thankful to have them. So let's start on the bottom. Basically, you got that nice red, on the pretty much right under your toes there, and then you got the Jumpman as well. Nice navy with gray in the front. You see pretty much the diamond studs over there. Nice, fresh, clean pair. Super excited to have these. Wow, man, these are amazing. I really do want to have a stand back here, similar to what Trevor has, where you can pretty much put your shoes on. But again, we'll cover that another time. Now, looking into the leather overall, I do see a little bit of a glue stain. It's really not too bad over here. You see that? A little bit of a highlight. But other than that, these are clean. I mean, I'm looking at the quality overall, and it looks good. It looks really good, okay? Now, part of the reason why this is a very popular, I guess, colorway is because they do happen to have the speckles. Now, these speckles are in the Midnight Navy. They're not black or anything like that. It is Midnight Navy that matches right there with the Midnight Navy front as well. So, solid sneaker. And I'm really hoping the camera and everything does it justice. Inside the box, have the green sticker. It should. Let me double check over here. That's a really good question. Well, I guess before I dive into the box, let me just actually show you both sneakers. So this is them, okay? Super clean. I mean, look, you wear these out, they will get dirty. It's inevitable, which is why we kind of have to double up if we can. Back in the sneaker, as you see over here, you got Jumpman in navy, and it also does happen to have the blue, the blue, I call it splash in a way. It's kind of like splash in a way, or speckles. But let's go ahead and just take a quick look at the box. We do happen to have that sticker. I wouldn't really be concerned if it was no sticker, but yeah, I'm not seeing any sticker on it. Nope. But these are guaranteed authentic. I got them from, I got them from Undefeated. So it's basically it. Speckled tissue paper. It's a super solid colorway, honestly, guys. So I really like these a lot. Typically I do give my rating. So but before that, Tombow leather looks prime. Now you might be getting certain pairs that have a little bit of a, like some might be a little bit more or less tumbled. Like this toe box is a little less tumbled than this toe box. But look, I'm not here to complain. I'm here to rock these sneakers and show you guys my honest opinion on them, okay? So inside of the sneaker, as you guys happen to see, oops, you guys can pretty much see, you got Jordan 9.5 over there. Now these don't come with extra laces because they are 4s. It does come with solid, just like a solid pair of white laces. And I don't know, I wouldn't really change the laces on these. I kind of like the look on it. I feel like changing the laces to anything else would probably take away. Maybe gray. Maybe you can do gray. But yeah, white netting. I do see this netting eventually probably yellowing. I'm just gonna kind of call that later in time. I can see that kind of happening. But look, it's just gonna add some character, I think, to the sneaker overall. Okay, and then we do happen to have, you know, your air bubble right here. These are freaking awesome. I love them a lot. I'm gonna give these a solid 9 out of 10 for a 4. I think quality's there. And then another thing I did want to mention also, if you take a good look at, you know, the Jordan Flight in red, Jordan in navy, and yeah, these are just such a clean sneaker. I do like the fact that you do have that hint of red as well. So I don't know, maybe I could honestly also see this with red laces. I wonder what that might look like if it has red laces because you have that at the bottom. You know what I mean? But it's not like when you're walking around, people are going to see that and then the top at the same time. But I think red laces might look good with, you know, that initial hit of that says Flight, basically. So it's a solid pair. I'm giving it a solid 9 out of 10. I really like these a lot. If you haven't got your pair or if you're waiting on it, that's the reason I wanted to put out this review, is to let you guys know, like, look, chill. They're on the way. If you hit, they're on the way. You know, I guess whatever you plan on doing with these, you know, if you plan on selling them, plan on keeping them, I do think it's worthy of being in a collection. I do think it's worthy of, you know, at least one for the personal, if anything. So yeah, we're gonna definitely be rocking these. Just need to figure out the initial fit for this. But I am double checking if there are any additional like glue stains. I do happen to have maybe just a little hint over here, as you see. But, you know, nothing really to complain about, honestly. These are clean, super clean. I'm a happy camper. And if you guys hit on these, if you hit multiple pairs, if you just hit one for the personal, congrats. This is an awesome pair. It's freaking awesome. Super thankful. So shout out to Undefeated for the pair. Yes, I waited quite a couple hours, but to me, it's well worth it to be able to do the review for you guys. So I highly recommend them. If you plan on getting them, you know, hang tight. The prices will dip on the aftermarket, and also take into account tomorrow there might be some additional pairs at certain stores. You know what I mean? You know, I'm trying to figure out like the initial name that we call it, but it's like leftover pairs. You know, so again, I don't know. I just think it's worth checking, being one of the first to just check if there might be any leftover pairs. The likelihood might be a lot less because of the fact that it seems like these are pretty limited. You know, it kind of reminds me of, if there's any 4 release, it kind of reminds me of the infrareds in a way, where it was just like there really wasn't much in production at all. Like I don't really know how many were on sneakers, but I don't believe there were that many. You know, it seemed like a pretty limited release. I don't know. Let me read a couple more comments. Neftali Ortiz says, nice colorway. Yeah, no, these are awesome, and highly recommend. Jeremy Johnson says, clean shoe for sure. I took an L, gonna wait through the panic, but then you're gonna cop. Yeah, and that's what I would recommend. I would recommend waiting 7 to 10 days. There's gonna be a dip, so just keep your eye on some of the, you know, prices on the aftermarket. But yeah, I don't know. It's just nice to be live. It's nice to cover the sneaker. I'm very thankful to have them. I mean, to me, it's more important that I get the content out to you guys than hit on 4 or 5 pairs. It's like the money will come, the money will go, but building on this channel to me is so much more important than making money. It just is, you know what I mean? Anybody can buy you like 5 or 10 sneakers or whatever, flip them, make money, but it's like, to me, building something here and being able to show you guys when we get them, you know, hopefully the same day, give you guys my honest opinion of them, so that you guys can gain some value out of, you know, the conversation, because it goes both ways. Some people might see this and like I was reading some of the comments, like, not the biggest fan of 4s. It's like, hey, 4s aren't for everybody. They're not. You know what I mean? Like I'm a skateboarder, so like wearing 4s with skinny jeans, like it's not a good look. You know, I feel like 4s need to be worn with, you know, a regular type of jean, you know, or a baggy jean. You know what I mean? It's just an interesting. How do I say this? It's like, to see a skateboarder wearing skinny jeans and then 4s. It's just, I don't know. There's something off about that. So for me, it's like, I make it a point, if I want to rock 4s, I want to wear something that looks good with them as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, love these. Super thankful. I think they're freaking awesome. Let me go ahead and let me go back to just sharing my screen over here. Again, my apologies if I'm squinting or anything like that. They kind of had a party in my backyard, over here, so there was a lot of smoke again. I don't know. I think it reminds actually similar to one of my last lives. I think it was one of the fours. It might have been the Black Canvas where I just literally feel like there's smoke in my room, and I'm just like, what's going on? Is the place on fire? You know. But we out here, we doing it. So I appreciate you guys, rocking with me. We're just gonna pretty much chill for the remainder of the stream over here, but I'm just thankful to have these. So pretty much, what are these doing on the aftermarket? Okay, today's pretty much like they just, today's release day. Okay, let's go ahead and let's take a look at what they're doing on StockX. Okay, wow, 222 already sold in the past 3 days. Not surprised. Okay, what are they doing in my size? 9.5. If I were to sell them. Again, we're not going to sell them. We're keeping these. They're not going anywhere. But right now, 310, I'd probably be leaving maybe at like 275, 280, I think, if I sold them. So I'd probably be making profit of anywhere from maybe 50, 60 bucks if I sold them same day. But we're not going to do that. We just kind of want to check what they're doing on aftermarket. So again, these are, it's not necessarily super high. But it's also not necessarily super low because you guys got to factor in like taxes and all that other stuff. Like if you were to buy, let's say a size 10, you'd probably be spending maybe 370 if anything, 375. I don't know. You gotta. It's whatever price you see here isn't the actual price. You're gonna add like taxes and authentication and all that fun stuff that they like to do. Again, we don't recommend buying from StockX, but this is a good place to check prices. They make it very easy to be able to see what they're doing on the aftermarket, right? So yeah, I would wait. I would just wait, keep your pants on, wait, chill, yo, BG Kicks in the building, what's going on? Yo, BG, how'd you do today, man? I'm really curious, man. What up? He says, what's up, Ernest? What's up, chat? With the hands up. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hope you're doing well, man. No, again, this is mandatory. It's another 4. It's like we got to cover this. Like, honestly, every single 4 I've covered on this channel are some of my best performing videos. So we got to talk about it, okay? I can see this going up to 300 views eventually. So I appreciate you guys. If you're new to the channel, my name's Ernest Khan. Smash that like button if you guys are getting any value at all out of this conversation. We had to cover these. I just wanted to literally show you guys them in person, give you guys my honest opinion, and then touch on what they're doing on the aftermarket, okay? Because these are solid. If you didn't hit, chill. Prices should be dipping, okay? Now, do I recommend buying them in person or buying them on these sites? If you can get a good deal, I mean, I can't define what a good deal. If you can find somebody, in person and give them a decent amount for the sneaker, I think that's probably your best bet. We're at the end of the day, we want to support our communities, not rip off each other. We want to be able to kind of help people get sneakers, right? So definitely did want to touch on that. But we're pretty much. Okay, hold up. I gotta jump into the chat here. I'm like, where's my mod over here? Give me a second here. Let me just mute some of these people. I know this happened. Put user in timeout. Yeah. Okay. I should really give a couple people more. BG. I'm gonna give you mod status, man. I'm gonna add you as a moderator, man. All right. So if you're ever in, you can also help out, man. So I appreciate you. I don't really have too many people as mods right now. I believe I only have Christian 2K as a mod. The Midnight is looking like black, is what Brian says. He says gray cargo pants maybe. Yeah, I think it might be a little too much gray if you wear gray cargo pants, but I could definitely see like olive cargos, brown cargos with these. I think would be solid. I think, you know what, honestly, navy and gray cargos might be a little too much with this sneaker. But yeah, I guess, BG, you're a mod now, man. Again, you're my second mod, man. So yeah, shout out to you. I appreciate you, man, and all the support that. Yeah, no, dude, you're a real one, man. I appreciate you. I don't expect you to be in all my lives and like moderate, but I'm just like as I'm growing, I want to give you mod status. So if we ever have some stuff that shouldn't be seen or whatever in the comments, you can at least help out a little bit when I'm trying to entertain. But these are solid. Yo, BG, I'm curious. Did you hit how was your experience online in the morning? Because this guy slept through the freaking release. I slept through the release. 7 minutes in, and I'll jump out of bed like, oh, what's going on, man? But hey, it's all good. We got up here. We just keep moving. I'd rather let you guys know the real deal and what happened this morning because this guy's tired, man. It's been a freaking year. Not gonna lie, we've been grinding. We've been grinding. I think we're coming close to 70 sneakers that we've reviewed on this channel. That's kind of crazy to me to think. 70 sneakers. Wow, where did the time go? But yeah, we're a sneaker review channel. We also talk a little bit about like what they're doing on aftermarket recommendations, holding, not. I don't want to define this as a resale channel, but I do reselling a little bit here and there, you know, like, and the idea here is to resell to pay off the pairs that we're actually going to keep, because sneakers ain't cheap. We know that, right? But BG says, whenever I can be here, you know, I'm ready to support the family. Yeah. No, I do plan on getting a couple more mods in the building. Yeah, haha, dude, not one pair I hit. I have someone that will assist, but you got goose egg. Damn, bro. That's what we call it in sales. We call it goose egg. If you got zero, you know, like if you're zero on the board, it's goose egg. But hey, man, I'm hoping you get your pair. Again, we do sneaker reviews here, so I had to get these, and we were first in line and undefeated. Once we got our pair, I mean, I could have got bigger sizes. I could have got a size 12. I could have got a size 11. Could have got a size 10. But I'm like, it's not about the money. It's about the honey, okay? It's about the freaking honey and wearing these for the freaking personals. You guys know it. But yeah, you know, shout out to anybody who did hit. Like, this does strike me as it seemed like a pretty hard release. I mean, look, 7 minutes into the drop, this is what happened. I had a checkout error on Nike. It says, unfortunately, Air Jordan 4 Retro is no longer available. And somebody in the chat said, like, no, they were actually still available 20 minutes in, 25 minutes in, and this was the error a lot of people were experiencing. I was like, yo, what's going on, you know? I mean, you know, so I really thought at that moment in time, I was like, they're gone. They're just freaking gone, you know? But it seemed kind of like a, you know, excuse my French, but it seemed like a shit show this morning where, like, a lot of people just didn't know, like, I didn't even know what site to go to anymore. I was just, like, kind of lost my mind. I rank these a 9 out of 10. That's what I'm going to rank them at. My pair did come with a couple of glue stains, but nothing really to complain about. I mean, look, we're going to rock these at the end of the day, right? So yeah, as you do see here, I'll show you just one thing. I mean, in terms of quality issues, so over here, right here, you got a little bit of like a glue stain scuff, but I'm sure I can just scrape that off a little bit, you know, just kind of rub my thumb over that, and I'm sure it should come off. Nothing really too bad to complain about, you know. Quality's there. Solid 9 out of 10. Instant banger. Again, how do these rank compared to the militaries? Military is probably one of the, to me, one of the top 5 sneakers of the year. The military blacks is probably one of the best, which is why we had to double up on them, right? Now these, if I can get another pair, I will. But I'm just thankful to have one to review for you guys and rock. But that's my honest opinion on them. I think these are freaking fire, and I'm just thankful to have them in the building. That's for sure. Now, I don't know how many certain stores had. They claim it was a general release. I know Nice Kicks also had them. I think they had a line of 30 people there. Undefeated, probably a line of maybe 28 people, if anything, maybe 26. But it was interesting. I really like how they handled the release today, because they reviewed cameras, and they said, yeah, you were here first. Like everybody else who had, because, you know, certain stores will have ghost chairs where they just kind of put chairs the night before, and they're like, I'll just come like 5 minutes before the release and I can cop. And they were surprised. They were like, whoa, like I left my chair here, and, you know, yesterday, and like I should have that seat. Like I was here before you. And so it was super interesting for them to just be like, no, you have priority over everybody else. I was like, thank you. So shout out to Undefeated for the way you guys handle things today. That's like, I don't know. I know the ghost chair stuff has been happening for a while. And it's been pissing off a lot of people in the community, because, like, define being there first. It's like, if you're there first, like, you've been there since, like, 6 or 7 a.m., everybody else comes leisurely whenever they want. You know, they're able to sleep in. I don't know. I don't think that's fair. So it's nice to be able to, I don't know, just be able to pick my size and just make sure I get it and I'm out the building, right? But yeah, guys, let me double check over here. So I'm trying to figure out where we can transition from here, because let's double check sneakers real quick over here. I don't plan on being alive that long this evening. I just wanted to let you guys know we had these. This was an instant sellout. It's a very successful release, I think. Sneakers app, you guys got to put some work into whatever you guys are doing. You know, if anybody from Nike's watching this, like, you guys got to fix it. Like, it's a massive issue. Unbreakable Kicks was having that issue with the checkout and all this stuff. A lot of people were having checkout issues. People couldn't even fill in their addresses. It's kind of a problem. and it needs to be fixed. Okay, I know you guys are working on stopping bots and all that stuff, but it's still one of those situations I think that just it needs work. And yeah, I'm hoping that I'm hoping it gets fixed before the Lost and Founds drop, because that's going to be a crazy release. Okay, I'm very excited about the Lost and Founds. I'm sure you guys are too. Okay. Let's double check what else is on. I know this Houston popped up pretty recently, was just kind of interesting. Not necessarily something I'm super interested in. We obviously had the Halloweens. I did, do that review yesterday. So you guys let me know. Did you guys end up hitting on that? What was your deal? Did you try on that? Because obviously everybody's going for the Midnight Fours, and then this also kind of just dropped on the side. So again, the reason I wanted to cover it yesterday was because I knew not many people would really care about it and really cover it. So I wanted to cover it for anybody that was kind of curious about the materials. Is it worth getting? Is it sitting? But they sold out. They sold out here. They're pretty much almost sold out in store as well. I believe they still have like a size 9 in store from what I saw. And then these ones are set to release pretty soon as well. Let's have the reflective. I don't know. This is a little plain to me. They didn't really do too much to this other than have that reflective check mark, which I think is cool. But, I don't know. I don't expect Nike to do it up for Halloween every single Halloween. So I like them. It's fun. It's kind of like, it's for the kids, and it's something playful. So shout out to them for doing this. I do like it. I'm a fan of it, okay? We've got Shade TV in the building. Yeah, so let me go ahead and scroll down. I did mention a little bit about the Golfs. They're a lot heavier than normal. Pedro says, what's going on, BG? Yeah, BG, how are you, man? How was your day today, man? Other than the drop, did you try going in store or anything in your area? I'm very curious how your day went, man. I know that these Midnight Navy 11s did shock drop. I was there. I had an opportunity to go for them, but I decided to pass. But then after that, I was like, maybe I should have got him. Okay, will I be going for this? I'm kind of on the fence. I do think the quality's there based on what I'm seeing in photos. It does seem like a really good sneaker release. For anybody who's a fan of 11s, this does look like something solid, and it's just nice. It kind of like almost looks like velvet in a way. It just looks awesome, I'm sure you can mix and match this with a lot of different fits for sure. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. This is definitely a fire sneaker. Yes, it will be coming in women's sizes, but if I don't believe they're going to have extended sizing for this one specifically, but this is definitely worth going for, I think. Okay. What else we got? These ones are also dropping relatively soon. Still kind of does have that, like, I don't know, this kind of gives me Travis Scott vibes. You know how, his stuff has, like, the stitching and all that stuff with the eyes and all that, like voodoo and stuff like that. It just kind of has, like, Halloween vibes, Travis Scott vibes a little bit over here on this one specifically. So this might be worth something going forward, especially with this reverse swoosh. I find it interesting they're going to put a reverse swoosh on this. I'm like, well, what does that even mean? Like, Travis Scott's the only one who has reverse swooshes on his sneakers, so I don't know exactly what they mean by that, considering this is reverse and then this isn't. So I don't know. It's interesting. They put a little bit of a different spin on it. Cool. If you are gonna, I think it's worth going for. I don't really think it's one that is gonna make you any money, if anything. So it strikes me as more of a personal, if anything. But guys, that's pretty much it for the stream tonight. I just wanted to go live, cover these amazing sneakers. They're freaking fire. Highly recommend getting them. If you missed out today, wait a little bit for the dip. Probably going to happen in anywhere from 6 to 10 days. So just keep your eye on some of these resale platforms. Again, we don't recommend StockX. We recommend either GOAT, eBay, Facebook Marketplace. There are many other places you can support your local community when it comes to sneakers as well. Pedro says skate shops will be having Why So Sad Dunks 11.4 US skate shops. Let me go ahead and pull that up real quick. Why So Sad Dunks. Let me pull that up. Thanks for bringing that up. I did see these very, very briefly. Let me bring up and we can just touch on this before I jump out the building here, okay? Man, my entire room smells like smoke. Like they just barbecued the hell out of outside. My gosh. But I'm also kicking myself because I did leave one window open, and that's probably why the entire place smells like smoke. But hopefully we can air this place out tomorrow, and we'll be back in business. All right, so yeah, this is them. This is the White So Sad, and what is this? Is this supposed to be kind of like a theme of the Joker? Like why so sad? I don't really know what that means, but you got clear sole, okay? You got a white midsole, and then these look clean. Okay, I don't really know what this is. If it's a bird on the back on a little bike, what is that? Ah, John Rattray. Okay, wow. Why so sad? Okay, John Rattray, skateboarder for Zero Skateboards. I don't know if he's still on Zero Skateboards, so forgive my ignorance over here. But yeah, Scottish, like John Rattray's had amazing Zero parts. Why so sad? Okay, he's an advocate for mental health. Okay, yeah, I guess mental health is a huge crisis in I think the world right now. You know, just with all the news and everything. Like, so I do think it's very important to meditate from time to time as well. Definitely try to meditate from time to time. It's important to unplug from just all of this, all of these screens and technology and everything is very, very important to unwind and unplug and do nothing. Have some days where you freaking do nothing. Honestly, it is very important. So these are going to be releasing on November 4th. It's coming very, very soon at $120. Okay. So yeah, interesting. So I guess this is what they look like. These are fire. Okay. Now I don't know if that's a little bird on the back or what that is. Let's see if there are any. It looks like it looks like a little pelican on a skateboard. Okay, I like them. I'm a fan. And we're gonna try on these guys. We will try. I know you see some yo-yo advertisements, guys. I plan on doing a how-to yo-yo video sometime soon, and I know it's gonna do numbers because if you look up how to yo-yo, a lot of those videos are doing crazy numbers. So I do plan on working on a good, solid yo-yo video sometime soon, teaching you guys like what I would recommend in terms of buying your first yo-yo, and then also like how to yo-yo, how to maybe your first 5 tricks or something along the lines. So I definitely plan on doing that. I will definitely try on these Why So Sads for sure. But one of the next reviews I will be doing is the Skate Like a Girl, okay, dunks. We were able to hit on those. I'm very excited to cover them because what I'm hearing, they're doing pretty good on the aftermarket, and it's a really nice sneaker. It's a really nice sneaker based on what I've seen. Let me go ahead and actually just pull up a photo. Skate Like a Girl dunk. I'm going to just bring this up over here so I can show you guys for anybody new to the channel. Yeah, let me just bring up this article from Kicks on Fire. Man, I cannot spell to save my life today. Hey, Pedro, take it easy. Peace. Let me just go ahead and just bring it up over here real quick. My God, I can't believe Kicks on Fire started trying to sell these for $345. But yeah, this is what we will be covering very, very soon. I have them. Very excited to be covering them and let you guys know my honest opinion on these and my recommendations. If you should get them on the aftermarket, what the deal is. If you do want them, I think it's definitely it's worth covering on the channel, which is why we got them. And I'm definitely excited. So these did release on October 18th, so that was a week or two ago. And I'm just thankful to have hit on these. So shout out to Deluxe on the freaking win on these because it does look like premium materials. But that is pretty much it for the stream, guys. If you're new to the channel, if you've been rocking with me, smash that like button. Definitely has helped with the channel a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and just bring up my Instagram for anybody new here who stumbles upon this video. So yeah, so again, I've been doing these sneaker reviews pretty much since January. We've been taking it a lot more seriously. I pretty much try to do at least minimum of 3 reviews a week, sometimes 4 if we can squeeze 4. And it's typically Friday, Saturday, Sunday around 7 p.m. PST. So yeah, you guys feel free to go ahead and follow me if you haven't already on the Instagrams, okay? Instagrams, feel free to also direct message me if you guys happen to have any questions. I will be doing a shock drop giveaway, okay? So consider putting post notifications on, consider subscribing to the channel, and also consider smashing that like button. I'll be doing the shock drop giveaway anywhere within the next, I would say, anytime from tomorrow, probably within the next week and a half, okay? So just keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to be doing a shock drop giveaway on my community page. So I would recommend just staying tuned. I'm probably going to keep the contest open for about 5 hours. And best of luck to anybody. All you need to do is just put a comment in that within that time frame. I'm going to calculate. We're going to do random number generator, and that person will win a care package from me. Okay, I'll be taking a photo of what I've included. I can't tell you guys yet what I'm going to be giving away, but trust me, it's going to be well worth it. Okay, so consider subscribing to the channel. Yo, Christian 2K, yeah, no, these are definitely fire, and I'm really excited to be covering the Skate Like a Girl Dogs for sure on the channel. All right, so again, shout out to Deluxe. You know, it's nice to be able to say Deluxe is my local skate shop. Like, that's freaking awesome. It's definitely one of the best skate shops, and they've revamped the. I know I said I was gonna make a video of it. I have some content on my phone. I was gonna edit a little video on like kind of like the inside of the store and stuff. So I might still get around to doing that. I do plan on doing something like that. Maybe I think it would be important, maybe me talking in store or something like that. That might be a little bit more, just better content in general. But guys, that is all from me today. Again, I appreciate all you guys rocking with me. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of the Midnight Navy 4s. I know they do kind of look black, but they are blue. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Shout out to everybody who did join the stream. Shout out to anybody who hit. And guess what? If you guys did take L's, it's fine. Relax. They're not going crazy right now. Wait a little bit for the dip. Buy in then. Okay, I'm hoping you guys still have opportunities to get these. I don't know if they will be restocking, so keep your eyes peeled. If you are a part of any Discords, you know, make sure you check those monitors. I just be diligent about it. I'm still waiting on, like, I joined so many freaking contests. I'm still waiting. I'm like, did I hit any dubs? Like, what's going on here, you know? Or did I just get, like, a goose egg on that? But no, we didn't get a goose egg because we definitely are leaving with at least one pair. So shout out to Undefeated on that. But guys, that is all from me today. You know, I love every single one of you guys. I'm so thankful to be able to have, to just do this, to build here, you know? Like, I have something. Like, we're building this channel. And, I'm hoping that I can look back one day and be like, wow, we're just doing it, you know, like we're doing it. And trust me, I have some big plans for this channel. I do want to do more like on foot and well, I just want to do on foot and like, you know, recommendations on a bunch of different stuff for anybody in the Bay Area. I do want to let you know one thing, okay? Let me see if I can just kind of give a little bit of shout out to Haven Court, okay? So Haven Court. Before I jump out of here, I do want to let anybody who's still rocking with me know, anybody who is plans to go to Oakland tomorrow, okay? Haven Court is doing a pop-up shop, okay? Now, I just want to bring this on my channel just so you guys can know a little bit about it. If you don't know about Haven Court, highly recommend you guys take a peek at it. So let me go ahead and just bring it on the page before we jump out of here. So this is one of the events I plan on going to tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be covering content, but Keezy, friend of mine, he's pretty much doing a pop-up shop, so I just want to kind of cover it real quick here. He's doing some amazing pieces. I believe these are going to be limited. He's doing everything from a scale, an ashtray, basically stuff that you can purchase from a convenience store, and like that's his whole thing. And he's releasing this work jacket, these pants, which are really nice. Japanese salvage denim, and then this pinstripe hat as well. This is all happening tomorrow. I believe it's in the afternoon, so feel free to go ahead and follow Haven Court as well. He's on the up and up. He's been doing this like full time, and just shout out to Keezy. Keezy's doing amazing work. So I'm just super thankful to have the opportunity to go to this. This is literally next door to me. If I'm in San Francisco, this all happened in Oakland. So Keezy, if you're seeing this, you know, I do plan to stop by and hopefully support you, man. Well, not hopefully. I will continue to support you in what you do, man. You're doing amazing work for the community, for the fashion community, and I'm just a huge fan of all the work that you've done, man. So keep up the great work. If anybody is in the Bay Area or plans to go to Oakland, this is something I think is worth going to, checking out for sure. Okay, because a lot of these pieces, if they don't fly, which I believe they're going to fly in person, he probably will be releasing anything online that's still available. All right, so I believe some of this stuff is going to sell out. So yeah, with that being said, I'm peacing out over here, guys. Thank you so much. It really does mean the world to me. I'm just super thankful to be a part of the sneaker community, and shout out to anybody watching the live, smashing the like button, subscribing to the channel. Again, consider subscribing to my Instagram and YouTube channel, and I will see you guys very soon. We're waiting on Joby to get back to us. We don't know who won that Joby contest yet, but I am crossing my fingers that we freaking hit. It would be amazing to do a collaboration with Casey Neistat. That would be a dream come true, and we do wonders for this freaking channel. But with that being said, I'm peacing out. Thank you so much. Much love to everybody over here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be live again tomorrow, 7 p.m. PST, 10 p.m. EST. I'll catch you guys. With that being said, I'm going to play some music. I'm going to rock with you guys in the chat, and we're going to dip out over here. But peace. Good night. We out!